Okay, and we're live. Okay, so let us get down to business. Okay, so we have mission 8. We have our tactical advantage mission, Trojan mission here with off relief fleet. They got that hammered down. So let's just run through. We got some coalition forces around. Let us take a quick moment, just go through.
Agathan, I did not think anyone else would be up here.
I'm hiding, just like everyone else, I imagine.
You all heard, then.
I think they could hear you two arguing from Aquaria.
This is not how we should talk. I'm your CO. I'm just going to go to my quarters.
You're human as well, Admiral. At least I assume you are. We're in real trouble if the Cylons ever decide they want to look like us.
A little on the nose.
Anyway, when was the last time you actually talked to someone? You know, confided in them, face to face? Whoa, maybe we should check your blood for motor oil.
I last talked with my boys 3 years ago. 5 years again before that. My beautiful boys.
That's a long time to go without family.
It's better for them this way. They thrive without me. Jerome has his art. Elias has his family.
You're a grandmother.
Little Helena Kane. I've only seen pictures, but I'm told she's a handful already. Saundra's pregnant with another. Due in 2 months. They've given her my name. It's an old Minoan tradition.
They're on Taron, just like my family. That is Sam's family.
I don't think I've ever heard the Praetor talk about herself.
And I've already said too much. Sam's absence is necessary.
I used to think like that too. There are times I think I've made a career of being absent. Don't let her slip by, Helena. They don't come back easy once they're gone.
Excuse me. Sorry, just had a breakdown of the stream. And for some reason now I don't understand what's going on in the stream, to be honest. No, let's hope for the best. Okay, so what was the plan? I forget what the plan was. Nice little pile of Tillium. We got Trojan to do over here.
Commander, it's finally happened. President Russo has pulled rank on Kane. We're to establish Daedalus as Colonial HQ in Helios Alpha under his supervision. He's meeting us at Tauron to personally sign off on the operational change.
That is a terrible idea. Who advised him on this?
More importantly, when does he get there?
He's already left Libran with a combination fleet of Leonid and Erlen escorts. We're to sweep and prepare the LZ at Tauron and receive the President immediately upon arrival.
We have to make him reconsider. I can be on a Raptor in 4 minutes. I'll reason with him.
We serve at the pleasure of the Quorum. If the Commander-in-Chief wants to oversee operations from Daedalus, we will comply, no matter how ill-advised their decisions may be.
Okay, so we need to. So Tauron has been the least affected by silent aggression in Helios Alpha. A combination of a well-funded military and little natural strategic advantage has led it to avoid significant attention by Silent Command. President Russo is a Tauron expat who has lived on Libran for most of his political career. His relationship with his homeworld has politically been described as challenging at best. That is a huge amount of Tillium. That is a nice little pile of requisition points. And a nice little kick in the teeth for the Cylons, hopefully. I'm really hoping my stream recording is going to work this time. Yeah, it just seems like there's always a hiccup around the start of the stream, and I'm hoping it didn't break it too badly. As in, I hope the stream actually records the whole thing, but we'll see. I don't understand why I lose so many frames. Because I literally turn off every other device in my apartment that uses the internet, and this should be well within my anyway. So we need to bring Galactica, which is right here. We don't have we have a commander we can use. Okay, so we're gonna do a bunch of like moving stuff around. We need to bring Galactica over. We can't even detach Galactica from. Oh goodness gracious! Yeah, so we're gonna spend a turn just moving ships around, which is really annoying. Gallant Battle Group is going to have to go for Caprica. We'll send them to Caprica to. Okay, awesome. And then we'll use Fleet Group Nautilus. We're going to dump some Tilium just to get rid of this Cylon fleet.
I've plotted their jump coordinates, sir.
We've got Alpha Relief Fleet. It should be more than enough. Yeah, we were just using Alpha Relief Fleet in the campaign mission. Mission 7. Oh, was so well done. No, sorry, we were using Fleet Group Nautilus. It was such an awesome mission. Oh, so good. Okay. That was all of last week. Yeah, so I had to go on vacation on Thursday because I had a deadline I had to meet, so unfortunately I couldn't stream. I didn't feel like I could manage it and the timeline. Okay, so we're just gonna we are building anything. Artemis, a Ranger, and a Manticore. Okay, sure, let's do that.
Detected a base star group, sir. Battlestar group is under attack.
Fleet Group Nautilus, they got that. Boom. Alpha Relief Fleet is taking on Mission Trojan. Yeah, this is one of those side missions that we've done before. You basically just jump in and you have to board an enemy ship. So it means bringing at least one Raptor, so it shouldn't be too hard to do, hopefully. Oh, so I took advantage of a Steam sale this week, and I picked up Little Nightmares for. I'm planning to use that for the next playthrough. Will probably be the first Little Nightmares. It is the first. The new Little Nightmares came out, and it looks really fun. But I wanted to play the first one myself. So that'll be what we end up playing after we, I'll probably take a gap with Deadlock, and I'll go and play through Little Nightmares in the meantime instead. Just to take a break from Deadlock. Because I'm pretty sure, I'm not 100% sure, but I think we can probably not complete, but get through the majority of the storyline in one, maybe two streams. We might just pull a marathon stream and do that one day. Okay, so for Trojan, we have to board one of these vessels. Super happy fun time. Other than that, we're bringing some big boys. We got some torpedoes, PCMs, Raptors, Vipers, whole kit and caboodle. Okay,
Fleet group is jumping in 3, 2, 1. Marks are hostile and the satellite network is online. Let's get to work, Commander.
By the numbers, boys. Okay, what do we have to do again? If I'm not mistaken, we have to board the silent flagship and then take over a satellite or something nonsensical like that. That's going to be all kinds of fun.
So say we all. So say we all. Launching alert Vipers.
Okay. Not much else we can do. Let's grab the unknown K. No, okay, we're doing everything we can. Okay, awesome.
So say we all. Yes, sir.
What we should do is we should check out, see how much did these guys move. Quite a bit of movement. That's the only one that's kind of gone slow. All the other ships show some pretty significant maneuverability, so I think we're going up against Arachne ships. I think that's probably a good estimate. Probably a good guess. Oh, there's a Nemesis.
Trigger zone
Oh,
detected.
Phobos, actually. Okay.
Fighter squadron is taking fire.
Okay, we got a Talon. Okay. We have a proximity mine. Okay, so we got to split up the formations a little bit.
So
We're
say
gonna
we
drop
all.
below and scoot by. And go to full aggression. Everyone's going full aggression.
Understood. Understood. Missile tubes prepped. On it, Commander.
Yep, so we've got all of our ships gone full aggression. I'm gonna leave the Vipers seeking low. You know what? Let's have them rip it up. So it's switch. Go by the numbers. Two to one. No, you two take the second squadron,
Understood.
and you two take the third squadron. Which leaves one enemy squadron on the board, and chances are we'll hit that when it comes to it. Whereas you are going to board the enemy flagship. Boom, get that done right away. Now the Genus is going to hit this Phobos with everything it's got. That's the hope, at least. Everyone else can just engage how you like. Let's go left flank, engage the Talon. There we go.
Missiles incoming! Aye, IFF confirms unit
Oh,
is hostile.
Baystar. Oh, that torpedo spray, I just annihilated it. Damn. Fully wrecked. Get wrecked, boy. Okay, you are getting hammered. So I'm going to call you back. You're going to recall.
Recalling squadron.
Getting the hell beaten out of you. That Talon's getting wrecked by the sheer amount. Oh, they probably... No, they didn't. Because it didn't trigger. As that base star has torpedoes. Okay, cool. We took out a Phobos. Awesome. Two enemy ships circling around behind us. Not too much of a danger, I don't think. Let's go full aggression.
Yes,
Fix your
sir.
armory. I want to get the Raptor there before we do anything else. Let's leave the Artemis to take on this Talon. And I'll have it deploy
On it, Commander.
a PCM just right in that base star's face.
PCM's prepped.
Because it's got torpedoes and it's got guided missiles, so it's gonna start shooting any second. And we're gonna have the Minotaurs. We'll have them go straight for the base star. Because honestly, the base star is the biggest threat on the board. Even if we just start bashing the hell of it right away, that's not a problem to me. We're gonna grab the Artemis. We're gonna swing back here, and we're gonna target those ships. Same with the Enrique. I don't like them coming behind us like that. Yeah, the two Minotaurs should be able to take the base star, no problem. You don't have torpedoes. You guys are not armed. Like I could fire a spray from the Enrique and hit the base star, but I want to hold off until we got the Raptor on it for sure. Yeah, the Talon's down. Ah, there's some torpedoes. Heading for the Enrique. Boom. There's proximity mine went off. Hurt the top of the Artemis a little bit. Okay, so that... Ooh, that's a question. If we destroy the base star before we secure the satellite network, is it a fail? I do not know. That would probably have been a good idea to figure out first. I don't know.
So say we all.
Well, we're about to find out. If we have to restart, we have to restart. Okay, so let's give the game a second to process what we just did. Is it going to tell me I failed? Because it might. Oh, no. Oh, okay, so apparently taking that ship out is not enough to make me fail. Okay, good to hear. Good to know. Good to know. Raptor's on its way home to the Enrique. I'm going to use the Enrique and one of the Artemis to grab one of these satellites, because I don't think we need to do more than just grab it.
Yes, sir.
Actually, to be honest, the Enrique is really goddamn slow, so let's not worry about that. Let's use this Artemis, the Endurance. Let's have it steam for the nearest satellite network as fast as possible. While the Janus here, the Ananke, proud of myself I didn't have to look that up. We'll have the 2 Minotaurs join, and we'll repart whatever that is, and you are going to have to come about,
So say we all.
and we'll bring you over here to deal with these guys with the Enrique. Awesome possum. This thing shot its shot, I think, last turn, so we should not have to do with anything from them. I'm going to preempt what I think is going to be a salvo from these things. There we go.
Centurions have boarded a Battlestar.
Of course they have. That's a Cerastes. Guaranteed that is a Cerastes, just with the sheer amount of fire coming from it. That's probably why one of, like, the squadrons kept getting just ripped to pieces. Because the damn Cerastes were targeting them. And there goes the stream again. This is getting really frustrating. I'm hoping it's not impacting the recording too much. I don't know why it keeps dropping off. It's really frustrating. Oh, there it goes again. Great! I have no idea what's going on. No idea. Oh, it died again. This is just great. I don't understand what's going on. I'm hoping the recording's fine. I have to fix that.
Yes, Commander.
So that boarding party's fine. We're not even bothered doing that. Okay, let's check the replay. Very little movement from you. Okay, so you're gonna be. I'm gonna. Okay, let's deal with this. I don't know. You are close enough that I think that we can just hit you with all the torpedoes. Let's have the Thanatos boost across.
Yes, Commander.
While our 2 Minotaurs take a little bit more of a turn. Excuse me.
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, so far so good. I'm gonna have you recall. Oh, base star. Okay.
Subsystem repairs are complete.
Well, that was thoroughly unexpected. I wasn't expecting 2 base stars, but we've already basically annihilated it. Does make sense considering the sheer amount of you know, squadrons we've run into. Okay, fix your hangar, and you know, light that thing up with some torpedoes.
Missiles on their way.
Because torpedoes are always fun to play with. Just keep doing what you're doing. Thanatos is on the way with some backup. Yeah, that base star is gone.
So say we all.
Let's have you boost.
On it, Commander.
I'm not sure what we're dealing with over here, so let's get the Enrique some backup ASAP. Raptor's on board. Boarding party's already dealt with, basically. Yeah, I don't want. Actually, to be honest, I want to recall basically all of the squadrons because there isn't really anything else, anything counter, and I don't feel there's no point in just having them die. Attacking a base star, for crying out loud. Just doesn't seem to be a point to that.
Missiles incoming!
Oh, it's another.
Janus is taking damage.
Okay, so we got 2 Cerastes left on the board, and that's it. Another base star gone. Awesome, possum. So we don't have to worry about any munitions from them, so that's fine. But we can just blow the absolute hell out of them. Full aggression, you're repairing. Awesome. Let's have Bill Murray slow its roll and go full aggression.
So say we all.
And let's have the Thanatos full aggression.
Yes, sir.
Janus, you can come about. Your right flank is just ripped to pieces. Fix your tech bay, and we'll have the Hemera
On it, Commander.
come around. Let's have you boost. Get you into the fray faster. Our squadrons are coming back, and we still have the Endurance heading for satellite.
Janus is taking damage.
Held the borders, keep them out of the CIC.
We're gonna hammer the frackers so they can't get back up.
Cerastes down, and we just have this target, which I'm thinking is just another Cerastes. I have some doubts as to whether we'll even get to the point where we can secure the satellite, because we might just be finishing this mission before we get there. Oh, and it's okay.
All hostile marks are down, and the
Okay.
network is secured.
So that was entertaining. And how was he only ranked 9? I'm sorry, what? Okay, so let's check out the kills. Enrique got 1, Thanatos got 1, Endurance got 1, and Anke got 1. That was probably the Phobos had just annihilated at the start of the mission. I just don't understand what's with the stream thing, because now it's also okay because my CPU, it's telling me my CPU usage is fine. Usually doesn't go above like 25%, say. Frames per second tends to stay decent, except when I go to the campaign screen here. Okay, so we've got a little parking lot situation here. So let us figure this thing out. So we want Nash. We want Nash can we? Are we allowed to reassign him from BSG 75? I don't know if we can. Yep. Okay. Apparently we can. Okay. So we want him in charge of Daedalus because he has. Oh yeah, because Daedalus already has. Okay, we gotta go and. This is gonna just screw everything up. Okay, Fleet Group Daedalus unassigned. Okay, that's gonna confuse everything. We're assigning you to Daedalus. Yes, assign. Booyah. Okay, that's done. Now, we need to assign somebody to BSG 75. Where are you even? Okay, let's just... Okay, whatever. Yes, this is... Oh, it's a morass. Okay, so we want... Galactica. Transfer you to Fleet Group Daedalus. Yes, please. Fleet Group Daedalus. Let's drop... we don't want that. Okay, let's grab some... Yes, we want you. Awesome. Let's transfer you to... There's a Janus. I want a Janus. Transfer you to Daedalus Fleet Group. Awesome. Leaves us with a... Okay, this Minotaur gunship. I want it in Fleet Group Daedalus. There's a picket fleet. Awesome. Fleet Group Daedalus has a Minotaur. Oh, that's a pretty strong. That's a pretty good fleet group. That is a good fleet group. I'm gotta say. I'm happy with that. Let's transfer you to... Can't do that. Okay, so let's assign you an officer. No, we have plenty of active duty people. Assign. Sure. You take over BSG 7, whatever. Okay, so you can take on all of the things. Okay, so that was a mess. That was just a mess. Okay. We are going to start moving the Helicon picket fleet over here to block the other access point. That is a royal pain. So let's have you jump 4. Actually, to be honest, dealing with some of these fleet groups would be awesome. Now, you are more than strong enough. Oh, yeah. Couple Januses, couple Minotaur, a gunship. Okay, let's see what we got. You're not terribly strong, but we're just going to take Fleet Group Daedalus and jump at 4. The campaign mission, booyah. BSG-75 is tiny, so I'm going to have it shelter with one of the larger fleet groups. Just for now. And we've got Prometheus Fleet is fine. Good, good, good. We have Cylon Fleet Group 282 over here. We have Delta Support Fleet, which should be able to handle it. How big is 282? 282 is freaking massive. Okay, so that's a no. That's a no-go. Oh yes, we want you to jump to Thanatos and just join up with
I've plotted their jump coordinates,
Alpha Relief Fleet. Just hide there for a moment because we need to get you some support. Yeah, because we were gonna bring Colonial Fleet 191 back over here and just start integrating it into the smaller formations. Because Delta Support Fleet doesn't have any room. To be honest, we could honestly just jump in here and then bring up some big guns and transfer over. Probably a good idea, actually. So let's have you jump 4 here. And you are going to jump to meet them because I can just transfer some big guns from Prometheus Fleet. And then these guys will jump at the same point and we'll come away with a couple fleet groups that are all ready to rumble. I would like... Anyway. Actually, let's not have you jump for there. Let's have you jump for here. Lebron.
Fleet group is ready to jump.
And we'll have you join them at Lebron. That way, we're going to be garrison. We'll have a colonial world garrison at the same time. We are still building ships, which is good. Like, we could rush out this Manticore, but there's not really a point other than to free up a spot. So let's heck, let's do that. And let's slip in a... I'm gonna go with another... I want another Minotaur. Why does it keep building Conquistador as the base name? I don't understand. Transfer you to BC 75 just to give it a little more oomph. And there we go. That's about the long and short of what we can do. Helicon's going off to knock out Silent Fleet Group 323. Although 326 is bigger. So actually, let's have you go there instead. Let's have you jump for Icarus. Knock out that big fleet group. Awesome. That's about all we can do. Let's slap down a save. Okay, this is the one we want to save. There we go. Boom. So far, the stream's gone great. Unfortunately, we keep... Sorry for people watching because the frames just keep, like, dropping crazy low. I honestly... I'm pretty sure it's a problem with my network adapter, but I don't know how to fix it. I probably just need to get a new network card. I will get right on that as soon as, you know, not... As soon as out of debt. Okay, so we did that. End turn. Yeah.
Detected a Cylon escort fleet, sir.
Oh yeah. Awesome. Prometheus. Okay. Oh, of course. Freaking Delta support fleet jumped to midway point and they ran into Cylons. So let's have
A fortified colony is under
take care of
attack.
that. Because Prometheus fleet has all of the Minotaurs. Done.
Battlestar Group is engaging hostiles.
Let's hear. I'm confused. What just happened? Was there a second fleet group? Okay.
Battlestar Group is engaging hostiles.
Helicon Picket Fleet is taking on... Ooh, that's a close fight. Slap a save down. Nice little sloppy save there.
Battlestar Group is under attack.
Auto resolve that. And bingo bango bongo. Boom. Okay, here we go. We're moving on to... Oh, I wish I'd brought the Breezy instead, but anyway. We are moving on to Mission 8. Let's slap a save down because this is gonna get bad. It always does. But we have a nice chunk of Tilium to equip ourselves with. So we're going to the fight with 2 Jupiters, an Artemis, a Janus, and a Minotaur. I feel like this shouldn't be too much of a disaster, but I say that and, you know, disaster. So. Here we go. This is going to be entertaining. Okay. That is a lot of silence. We got 7 and 7-2R5. Okay, requires Daedalus at the mission marker, requires Galactica at the mission marker. Okay, I feel like we've got that. Here we're going to do the Jupiters, that's our center. Excuse me. Okay. So we've got Vipers all around, torpedoes, always bring an Assault Raptor, awesome. The Aachen, you're going to bring... Oh, I always keep forgetting that because we brought Daedalus, supply cost is negligible because we just manufacture what we need. I definitely feel like bringing PCMs is a good idea here. Torpedoes are just fun to play with. I'm gonna stick with. I feel like, we had a lot of fun screwing around with debris mines last time. Because they did such a good. No, it was debris mines. We had such a good time. We just slapped debris mines. Last stream, we had a huge issue with a lot of enemy squadrons. So I ended up just slapping debris mines in the most inopportune places, and it was great. It was just hilarious. I'm just gonna take the risk, and we have 2 PCMs here, and actually probably bring another PCM would probably be a good idea, just so that we don't have it all in one place. Yeah, so Providence. Yeah, I feel like that's a good mix. 3 PCMs over 2 ships. Torpedoes all around. Vipers. Let's do it. Plus, if things screw up horribly, we can always restart, rearm, etc., etc. We always bring nukes too. We tend to avoid bringing nukes because I have bad experience with nukes, to be honest. Like, I've shot myself one too many times with a nuke. And, well...
Prepare to jump in 3, 2, 1.
I will shut up now.
Jump complete. Cylon marks are present at the LZ. No sign yet of Quorum 1.
Commander, clean out the Cylon force as efficiently as you can. I don't want the President jumping into a hostile situation, but let's avoid needless casualties as well.
Sounds like a trap, but okay. Yeah, we'll split in. Let's see what the enemy does, because of the wonderful things we does.
So say we all.
Let's boost. Because we got largely very slow ships. So unless they come up to join us, it's gonna take forever for them to.
Understood.
Let's get your Vipers in the air, but we'll leave them around Daedalus, just because there's not really any point. I'm gonna hold off launching mine as well. Two fast movers, 3 fast movers. Thinking bait? No, I don't know. It's hard to tell. Okay, so everybody stop boosting. Everybody go aggression.
Yes, sir.
Let's split. I don't want them getting behind me too. I don't want to let them get behind me. Let's have you guys come to the side here. God, you guys are slow as molasses. Let's have the Genus move a little faster. And then Minotaur as well. Let's have it also boost a little bit, just to keep him.
Yes, Commander. Yes, sir.
Okay, time to launch some Vipers.
Understood. Yes, Commander.
That's the Galactica in the center here.
Missiles incoming! Hostile unit identified.
Ow. That. Oh, cool. An arachne. Okay. Let's have you turn and burn. That's an arachne guaranteed.
Deploying countermeasures. Yes, sir. On it, Commander. Hostile unit identified.
Ooh, arachne down. Oh, good. At least it's got an escort. That's good.
Friendly marks are on the board. Quorum 1 is active and responding. They're projected to intercept and board Daedalus in 4 minutes.
That's good. Bring Quorum 1 to Deadlock. Okay, I like that idea. I also don't like, what I don't like is the fact that they are so ridiculously far apart. I keep forgetting I have these utility raptors. Basically, they're basically just utility raptors. Okay, so where are they? You are here. So let's have you go after her. I don't like this target over here just going away. I think I'm pretty sure we've taken care of all of the enemy squadrons on the board. So I'm just gonna slap that thing with all of my squadrons. So I'm betting this is gonna be a base star. Almost down.
This is ridiculous. There's no need for Russo to risk coming out here himself.
I mean, that's a pretty decent escort you've got with him. It'd take a good chunk of cylons to bother them, even out here on the battlefront.
It's theatrics. Give him the occasion and he becomes a man of big gestures. What better way to bring his fleet to heel than to tell it to sit and wait for his arrival?
Okay, so I'm completely wrong. It's a Hydra. Boom, Phobos gone. One Nemesis remaining. You got that. He sat. Focus fire there. Excuse me. Oh, and Nemesis. Yeah, that Nemesis is gonna get wrecked. So we have one and remaining. We have 2 Raptors.
Yes, sir.
Can you also paint it? Because that'd be great. Oh, nice. There we go. Can you? No, you're not close enough? No, you're both painting it. Awesome. We also have you just like both hit it with munitions. Nice.
On it, Commander.
I hate the hacking from the Phobos ships. I keep expecting like bad stuff to happen, to be honest. Just 'cause that's usually what happens.
Understood. Civilian ship is taking
Commander.
damage.
Wait, what?
The escort has just opened fire on Quorum 1.
Okay.
What the frack?
We've been set up.
Tell all units to engage the escort fleet as hostile.
Admiral, just wait a moment. We can't see the whole picture yet. Those are still Allied colony ships.
They just killed the president. What else do we do? Jump away?
No. If we are going to be framed, that would only further fuel the accusations against us. We stay and fight on both fronts. More if we have to. We are still Colonial Fleet.
Oh damn. Oh damn. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. That was a great little narrative runaround. I was not expecting that at all. That was really well done, I must say.
Understood.
Boom, Phobos 2 down. Awesome. Boom. All of the ships.
So say we all.
We'll bring our 2 Jupiters around. This Minotaur is more. It should be fine taking on the Hydra. Pretty sure Hydras don't have, munitions. And the stream crashed again. I really don't understand why it keeps crashing. I am thoroughly confused. Okay, so we're back, and we just keep dropping bloody notifications. Anyway, sorry if you're watching the recording after this. This is like the fourth or fifth time at least, probably more actually. This is the, like, 9th or 10th time the stream is disconnected just for no reason. And I don't understand why it keeps happening. Okay, so the Janus here can
On
take
it,
care of the
Commander.
Nemesis, no problem. Bring the Galactic around. We'll bring the Providence around as well. Send off all of the Vipers at 1 Minotaur at a time, because Minotaurs don't have close-in point defenses against small fighter craft. Okay, that's all I can do. Boom, Hydra down.
Yes, Commander. Fighter squadron is taking fire. So say we all.
Awesome. Possum. We'll have the set hit the Nemesis as we come in and hit them on the flank. Providence has got this.
Understood. Yes, Commander.
And the Aachen is focused on getting our subsystems back because it just got all the hacking.
System repairs underway.
There we go.
Sir, there's a flash broadcast on public emergency channels. It sounds like a pre-recorded press conference.
Put it on speaker.
And we have reached an accord with Cylon Command. The Cobalt Alliance agrees to the ceasefire terms, effective immediately. This decision was not made lightly. We continue to pray for peace, for an end to the hostilities that plague our sisters and brothers in Helios Alpha.
Oh.
Frackers. Backstabbing frackers.
They took the deal. They undercut us and took the fracking deal.
Yeah, so our Vipers are already starting to tear into that, the Minotaurs, no problem. Yeah, did not need to bring nearly as many PCMs as we did. Because the only real threat on the board right now is from this guy. And he's not going to be a threat for much longer, let's be honest. Okay, so we got the Janus here.
So say we all.
We have our.
On it,
let's
Commander.
get the base. Let's get the battle stars moving a little faster because they are slow as arse. There we go.
Janus is taking damage.
Boom, Minotaur down. Let's have all of you guys focus on the second Minotaur because you do not want to get. Let's have you actually. Let's have you all
Understood.
Get out of there, because there's a lot of flak coming from those Heracles ships. No sense wasting people. There we go.
Yes, sir.
That should do it.
taking damage.
Boom, Minotaur down.
Yes, sir. On it, Commander.
Nemesis down, awesome. Let's get the set into the picture. We're gonna have the HESAT turn away because it was duking out with Minotaur and it took way too many shots to the face. But not before it adds a little spice to the engagement.
On it, Commander.
Let's have all of our big guns focus fire in one spot at a time. The HESAT's gonna just tactical withdrawal. As long as our assault raptors don't go and try and hit this thing themselves, I'm fine with leaving them here for just to. Actually, I'm gonna pull one away to.
Understood.
You have it recall so it can rearm. Because I don't think there's a benefit to having two separate raptors painting a target. See, now the stream seems to be fine. I say that, but now it seems to be fine. Like frame rate's fine, connection's been fine for the last 10 minutes, and of course we've lost all the viewers we had several times.
Jupiter is taking damage.
Firing on target.
Jesus, okay. Boom. Okay. That should be the end of it. What happened to the hit? Jesus, the hit points on the... I do not know what happened just then.
Jupiter is taking damage. All marks are down. We're done. Alone. I mean, there's only friendlies on the board.
Lena, it's okay. Come on, we've still got work to do. Get some raptors together to go sweep whatever's left of Quorum 1. If we want to figure out what the frack's going on, we're gonna need every scrap of information we can find.
Right. Yeah, right. That makes sense. Kane will have a plan. She'll know what to do next.
She'll come up with something. Her and Sarkis. They'll figure it out.
I'm just going to take a quick bathroom break. Okay, and we are back. Okay, so that was a nasty little turnabout. We almost lost the Galactica there for no reason. Galactica pulled off 3 kills. Aachen pulled off 4. Isak got 1. The set got 2. That was... I guess I just maybe wasn't watching it carefully enough because it just started... it just got hammered. I guess, well, that's probably with the... both Heracles gunships were probably targeting it, and the front plating was probably completely damaged. And I just didn't notice because we were in like the last 20 seconds of the mission, so I figured they need to be that careful. Well, at least we have a... oh, shit pickles. So... yeah, we've been completely abandoned by the colony, so we have no income. Oh, that's some dirty, rotten... uh-oh. Well, there goes the stream again. Recording seems to be fine. This is really, really frustrating. Okay. Okay, so we have a nice little discussion here. We've got our new mission. And we have we have some parking lots established. First things first, let's just move some ships around here. So what do you got? You have a lot of small, tiny little ships. So let's transfer you to Prometheus. And in exchange, let's give you... don't want to give you a Battlestar because we don't have terribly many, a lot of them just right now. I'll give you another Conquistador. That, yeah, because you have a Jupiter class Battlestar, Ranger Cruiser, Janus, Minotaur, and then carriers. Okay, let's break off another Battlestar. Let's break up the Battlestar and give it to you then. So we'll take off the Frankfurter and send off the Biz. Too much for the Biz to handle. Let's transfer the Frankfurter back to Delta Sport Fleet. Boom, they are maxed out again, basically. So they have two Battlestars, they have 2 cruisers and 2 gunships and a Manticore. Let's have you transfer to Prometheus. Prometheus needs a little more backup. Too many ships there. Okay, so we've been doing a lot of screwing around. Let's check out what we've got here.
Yes, the Cobalt Alliance has ratified the ceasefire with Cylon Command. The peoples of Helios Gamma, Delta, and Beta will see no more violence from today. This is our opportunity to create a long-lasting peace for all the people of Cyranus.
There's no way that conniving Dagger worked all this out by herself. How do you know this Cylon hasn't been in on it all along? That's the only way they could have done a black op of this scale so quickly.
I was not involved, Praetor, and it was not quick. Do you know how long it takes for a broadcast transmission to reach Helios Alpha from Canteron?
Of course I don't.
1,413 hours, assuming perihelion and relays are set to 0 loss throughput.
Indeed. Admittedly, that is too long for Minister Wenutu to maintain operational security from data loss. A more viable minimum delta of 48 hours is possible using a relay just outside of Helios Alpha.
What's your point, Clothos?
Colonial Fleet's betrayal was architected well before President Russo had left Libram.
So, what do we do now?
Our moral duty, Lieutenant. It seems we... No. It is evident I had forgotten that. Colonial Fleet was created to protect our people. That hasn't changed. We fight for those the Cobol Alliance has left behind. This is a war we can no longer win. Maybe we never were going to win, but we can still help those who can't defend themselves. And in doing so, we leave a fire to guide anyone who follows after us.
Okay, so I'm assuming we just basically leave the other systems behind, because there's honestly no point in helping them, because they're not going to help us at all. So because I don't think if... No, where's the inhabited worlds? Unfortified, no telium anyway, defected. Yeah, so they're not going to help us even if we garrison them, as far as I know. So the best idea would just be to have everybody jump for Alpha and just start knocking out the fires. And I don't know what our income is not going to be. We're not going to have any income. So our best idea is just to conserve resources as much as possible, and bring our forces together here in Alpha. So we're going to have to wait a couple turns before we bring our ships together. So we'll have these. We'll have Alpha Relief Fleet and our little picket fleet, Colonial Fleet 191. We'll have them jump for Cocculus. I'll have these two jump for Knossos, and then we'll bring Nautilus Fleet over to Delium as soon as we get a chance. Helicon Picket Fleet, you're going to stay there because that's a lot of Tilium to jump. Colonial Fleet 323, how big is that? Not terribly huge. So we could take care of that with... Yeah, not Helicon, because that takes a lot of Tilium to move. We send Fleet Group Odyssey just off to smack it. Let's check the briefing for the last line, because I don't want to actually trigger it without my preferred battle group there. That's the wrong button. Okay, here it is.
It started, Commander. Lachesis is rerouting all of its forces to Helios Alpha. Pycon is already at breaking point, and Geminon was ready to roll over the moment Wenutu signed the treaty. The Cylons are using Geminon as a staging ground to strike at Caprica. They've got orbital nukes to clear any fortification the army makes, and shock troops to smash through whatever's left over. Kane wants us to intercept the strikes on Caprica City, the largest population risk on the planet. Both her and Sarkis are coordinating with ground forces to mount the evacuation plan. Hopefully we can keep the city together long enough for the civilians to get out. Sam and Admiral Sarkis have already transferred to Galactica. They both wanted to be on the front line for this. Between you and me, it makes sense to keep Sarkis and Kane separated. In case of a decapitation strike, I mean. Kane is trying to fix this situation, Commander. She's got our people's best interests at heart. We're in the right place, even if it might not feel like it.
Okay, so we're live again. Not like it seems to matter. I really need to figure out what's going on with this. I might have to go on like an hiatus for a little bit until I figure this out. Which is really frustrating because I don't understand what is going on with the bloody stream. Okay, so emergency broadcasts are being pushed across all channels on the ground, encouraging civilians to evacuate the major city centers. Evacuation camps are being set up beyond the outskirts of Caprica City, Delphi, and Phoebus. Phoebus, whatever. Cylons have begun to scuttle Idris in an attempt to further isolate Helios Alpha. Most civilian craft don't have the computational power to calculate a safe jump out of the system. Anti-missile defense tactics are recommended. Oh, this is going to get very messy very fast. So we have to have the Daedalus, we have to have Galactica, And we get a... Oh, we get a Heracles. Oh, nice. Ton of research points, ton of Tillium. We got a... This is a big bonus reward. And I think that we get Caprica back on board with us. But we basically have to bring... We have to bring this fleet group over. But the problem with this fleet group is that we do not have a Heracles gunship. We have one here with the Helicon fleet. So, best case scenario is to have you jump for Tauron. We should honestly just consider have all of our fleet groups meet up there and shift assets around.
Fleet group has its coordinates. I've plotted their jump coordinates, sir.
I'm just gonna blow a ton of money on just getting everybody jumping for Helios Alpha. There we go.
Battlestar Group is under attack.
Fleet Group Odyssey. I sent off Odyssey to clear out this one Cylon fleet group on the way. No, that's just rude. No, that's not happening. You had such a huge advantage that how could you lose a Janus when you have such a huge advantage there? Now I had to plot literally all of the jumps again.
Fleet group has its coordinates. I've plotted their jump coordinates, sir.
Oh, we might not be able to jump anybody into Alpha. I think that's what I think we're not actually. Can we actually? Hold on. No. Okay, I completely misread things. We're not actually even allowed to. We can't jump any ships into Helios Alpha now that they're isolated. Oh, that is a right bastard. So any ships stranded outside of Alpha at the end of mission 8, they're stuck outside. You cannot get any more ships in. So we're going to have to move into basic quarantine positions. So just, oh, this is going to be interesting.
Battlestar Group is under attack.
Okay, so this is the mission that we had last time.
Battlestar Group is under attack.
There. Okay, so let's figure out the fleet group we want, our most ideal fleet group. So we have Silas, Nash, and Galactica with the Daedalus, which is what we want. We have an Artemis class Battlestar and 2 Jupiters. Perfect. I like that. So we'll bring a Jupiter class Battlestar is not great. This very much limits how much we can bring with us. So let's detach the Aachen. We need to bring a... Let's bring DMX along with us. Fleet group Daedalus. That leaves us with 1,200. We only have 1,200 more we can add to that fleet group. What else can we bring with us? Because bringing another Heracles gunship isn't even possible because it's too much. We can't even bring it. We can't bring a Jupiter. Obviously, can't bring a Jupiter. We could dump the Haysat. Okay, so let's see. What can we bring? Let's bring another Battlestar if we can. So let's bring the Tartarus. Oh, actually, yeah, let's bring the Tartarus. Translate the fleet group Daedalus. So that gives us 4 Battlestars. Leaves us with 1,500 more. What do we got? We want to bring at least one. I wouldn't mind bringing another gunship. We can bring another Heracles gunship. Oh, what am I thinking? We don't have to bring a Heracles. We're getting a Heracles. We just need to bring the most firepower we can, basically. So what do we have room for? We have room for 4 more ships. We have 3 Battlestars. So let's bring some munitions. We need munitions. Transfer you to BSG 75. Yeah, transfer you. I want some more munitions, and let's bring the Osiris. Okay, and that leaves us 900. Let's just bring another Minotaur. Yeah, that maxes out Daedalus, fleet group Daedalus with 6 ships, 2 Minotaurs, a Janus, and 3 Battlestars. 2 Artemis and the Galactica. That should be a fair amount of firepower. I'll have to transfer you to Helicon. You're basically full up. Now we got 2 full. We got Gallant Battle Group is good to go wherever we send it. It's got 2 Jupiter class, a Minerva class, which I hate Minerva class Battlestars, but whatever. Helicon is pretty good, but it's noticeably weaker. It's got 2. Should be. It would be interesting to fight any kind of battle with that fleet group. So let's focus on securing the BC-79 is tiny. Can we? We need to promote this dude. Actually, well, where's Lawler? Lawler, promote. Yes. Boom. Yes. Plus 20 armor to the flagship. Because you're on Thanatos. Who is in Helios Alpha? Helicon Picket Fleet. Promote. Don't have enough requisition points yet to promote her. Him, yes, just because. Yes, that would be great. If we do it again. No, we need more requisition points. I was just trying to get his fleet point size up. That's all I was doing, just so we could jam more, ships in there. Where are you? You are with one of the fleet groups that are stranded outside. So we have Gallant, BSG 75, which we can't improve anymore. Helicon. Like we could swap around some ships and make Helicon bigger, but there's not really a point. Same here. We could take out one of the. There's no point anyway. So let's dispatch our ships and secure the colonies here. So we want to send. We need to leave somebody babysitting BSG 75 right now. For now. Nice pilot Williams. We have to take Fleet Group Daedalus to Caprica. We also need to grab. We have to leave somebody here with BSG 75, so we're gonna leave. We're gonna take Gallant. We're gonna stick Gallant on to. We're gonna send them to Geminon. That leaves Helicon Picket Fleet with BSG 75, which is fine, and we'll send Fleet Group Odyssey off to Pycon. Because the very simple fact is, there's no point in sitting here at Persephone. We can't jump around. That will garrison all of. That'll have all of our colonies garrisoned here. I'm thoroughly annoyed that we can't jump in. But it makes sense to isolate Alpha with the just from the narrative standpoint. So we're gonna save here because. If we have to, this is where we're gonna have to reload from. Okay, here we go. Mission 9. So we're jumping into defend. Yeah, we're bringing plenty of anti-missile defenses because we can bring. Okay, we got this. Okay. We have to deal with orbital nukes. So we're going to need PCMs, and we're going to need sweepers. It's probably our two best bets. And we're going to get a Heracles gunship out of this if we win. Okay, so this should be entertaining. Okay, not too many forces. Initially, not too many forces. So let's see what we got. So we're going to bring. Galactica is going to be our center. With Tartarus. And we have 3 battle stars. There it is. With the Galactica, Tartarus, and the Providence. We have the Janus. That's the HESAT? No, the Saratoga. Oh, goodness gracious, the Saratoga. If anyone has watched my attempts at the Anabasis challenge, there's a very entertaining segment where the Saratoga, I had a Saratoga Janus limping along behind us with 1 hit point for like several jumps. It was just hilariously bad. Okay, so we want Vipers, because they are good intercepting missiles. I'm going to go with the sweeper. I'm going to bring sweepers along. Vipers. Presence Delos, Presence Galactica. Obviously. PCM. I'm just going to take the precaution and bring nothing but PCMs. I absolutely hate that, because that's a very, very boring kind of fight, but probably brought. I could probably. Yeah, anyway. That leaves us with. Oh, we got 8 squadrons. It's pretty solid. Plenty of PCMs. We got a couple torpedoes just for fun. I'm gonna bring a PCM instead there. One torpedo. We have just one torpedo. Yeah. Just for the hell of it, let's have you bring in a torpedo. Let's see if we can pull this off.
Prepared to jump in 3, 2, 1. Jump complete. Cylon units across the board. It looks like they've only just started to hit Caprica City.
Commander, stop those nukes from reaching atmosphere. The people down there are relying on us. We won't forsake them now.
Okay. By the numbers, boys. Intercept the orbital nukes. Don't know if there's the odds.
Understood. Launching sweepers. Launching fighters. Yes, Commander.
Oh, nuke. Yep, probably would have been a good idea to deploy the PCMs right away.
Deploying countermeasures. Deploying countermeasures.
Oh, they are too low. About there. About there. Yeah, that should do it.
Understood. Missile tubes prepped. On it, Commander.
Boom. Okay, there we go.
IFF confirms unit is hostile.
Oh, that's not
Greatest
good.
contact. More hostile marks on the board.
They'll try to spread us so thin that we can't cover all of their angles. We'll need to contain them as best we can.
Or we just blow them apart really fast. You have a PCM. Yes, you do.
Not today, Tin Can.
Intercepting.
Oh, damn. More nukes.
Admiral Kane, I have a call coming in from Vergon OBC. They're requesting a private audience.
Put him on speaker. Whatever he has to say, you can all hear it.
Lucinda, it was not supposed to happen like this. You have to understand, I never intended for them to go this far without you.
You should have told me. You've sacrificed 1/3 of the colonies. And for what? A fleeting moment of insecurity?
It is 1 year that can be used to negotiate a lasting peace. We tried our best to make Colonial Fleet work. But you can't be blamed for the weakness of others.
The weakness of others. Fitting that's the last thing I should hear from you. Cut the call, Lieutenant. This traitor has taken enough of our time.
On it, Commander. Yes, Commander. Missiles incoming!
Switching gun to manual.
It's gonna take more than that.
Oh, okay. One of them got past us. That should intercept. Yeah.
Yes, Commander.
Either one. Oh, good. Okay.
More contacts. Commander, this isn't going to be the last either. The signal patterns are the same as every other mass troop movement we've seen.
Boom, Arachne down. Awesome. We need to push forward and we need to take those, our squadrons are getting torn apart.
Get him! Get him! Get him!
Optimizing firing solutions. Frack! I'm winged!
Okay, they haven't fired any nukes. That's good. They don't have any nukes to fire just yet. Awesome. You guys need to stop boosting. Nuke. Oh, they had 2 nukes on board. Okay. That's very frustrating. They're using the torpedoes they're using the torpedoes to flush out the PCMs. I don't think we don't have any nukes to defend against over here, so I'm gonna save this PCM because I don't know if I'm gonna need it. There are no squadrons around you, as far as I can tell. No. So you are safe to turn on your flak. We're gonna have you guys change altitude, and hopefully that'll let us take out that base star. You recalled, so we can repair you. Awesome.
We're taking sustained fire! Sustained incoming, vector 6-7.
Okay, that sounded bad. What was that? I'm gonna send the Galactic over to punch whatever this is in the face. I'm pretty sure if we can smash these are probably both base stars. If we smash them, we can secure that zone. Okay, I think I need to take a quick second because I think my blood sugar is betraying me. Yep, just gonna need a quick second. Okay, we're back. And it looks like the stream crashed while it was gone. We're back, and of course the stream crashed while it was gone. Of course it did. Okay, so what do we got? Hopefully crack that battle star this turn. Sorry, that base star. Crack the second one. The Arachne on the flanks here are the ones dragging the nukes. So we have the Saratoga and the Providence. We'll have them crack that. We've lost a Viper squadron. I should really just recall the second squadron. Yeah. Recall it, smash this Arachne, and then there'll be no more nukes there. I already turned your flak off. Good, good, good. Okay, let's see what we got.
Adjusting shot by .29. Fire.
Good.
We're taking fire. Firing on target.
Sir, more Dratus contacts. I'm also receiving lots of civilian requests for evacuation coordinates. They want to jump out of the system, but the cylons are taking down the local Idris networks. None of the civilian jump computers can handle the calculations by themselves.
We can make the calculations, though, correct?
It'll take time. I'll need help from somewhere. Like Clothos.
Bring it up here and plot a course for Cocolas. Broadcast the jump coordinates on an open channel as soon as you have them and have the fleet prepared to jump directly after.
But the cylons will also know where they're all headed.
So we'll need to make sure that we are already there waiting for them. We can't do much more for Caprica City now, but we can at least ensure anyone who is already off-planet can make it to the treaty systems. Spool our FTL drives and prepare for jump.
Oh, damn. Wait for jump calculations, 4 turns. Okay, we can do that. Boom! Base star down. Okay, that's a lot. Oh, that's not good. Okay, do we have any more nukes we need to intercept? Not as far as I can tell. We've got our 2 Deadlock squadrons duking it out with this Nemesis. That's fine. Boom, we cracked that Arachne. Awesome. I'm going to save, again, I'm going to save the PCMs because I'm not sure where I'm going to need them. Let's have the Minotaurs just punch that base star in the face. While the Tartarus adds in a little bit of spice. Super Squadron is shafting it up, but it has deployed all of its shaft, so I'm going to need it to recall. Hey, dude. Boarding party's not really an issue, but we'll leave it down a little bit just to make sure. We're going to crack that base star next turn. Do not swap the monitor. Sorry, he's just like right here. Hello. My co-star. He's really the star of the show. He did, buddy. Okay, let's see what we can do. Galactic's gonna focus on knocking this side out. We have our 2 Minotaurs doing their business. We have the Saratoga and the Providence going this way, and we have our 2 squadrons duking out over here. I'm happy with that. Not much else we can do right now. We could probably send a squadron from the Galactica to help them out, but I think they'll be fine. We don't want more heavy raiders getting in here. Okay, let's call it there. Let's see what happens.
Frack, why is this taking so long?
Lieutenant, we can use my host's processing power to filter out the non-essential orbit calculations. It will, however, require a direct interface with your jump computer.
Yeah, that is not going to happen.
How many civilians do you estimate can be evacuated from Caprica with your broadcast?
I don't know. Assuming the embassy checkpoints and orbital stations haven't already been evacuated, depends on the amount of air traffic already out, whether anyone will enforce launch restrictions.
Just give me a number, Lieutenant.
Rough estimate, 200,000.
Do it. Give Clothos access to whatever it needs. Better that we save 200,000 than all wait here to die.
Damn. Kane is a badass. Let's just be honest. Boom, base star cracked. The Cyrus is getting hammered. Yeah, because its left flank is completely shot to hell. We're gonna need to turn.
Yes, Commander.
Oh, we got nukes. We have a nemesis. Okay. You are restocked. Deploy. Take out that nemesis. We need to deploy PCM ASAP. I'm thinking about here would be fine.
Deploying countermeasures.
Nope, that's not going to work. That's too low. See about... That should intercept it on the x-axis. That should be high. Yeah, that'll do for that one, because one's never going to be enough to take out a nuke. So we need to use a second PCM. I know what sucks, the PCM is so much slower than the nuke. So I think that'll be a good spot for it. And I'm hoping that the torpedoes don't trigger it. Well, at least we need to just preempt just in case and slap PCM in front of this, whatever this is. That'll leave us with another PCM there. Good.
Yes, Commander.
And we've got it. They're duking it out over here. That's fine. Oh, they're gonna... I bet you they're gonna nuke Daedalus at some point. So far, we can't do much else. Jupiter, the Galactic, it is turning about. We're slapping it. Be good. We do have also a backup just in case. So that we should crack that Nemesis this turn.
Missiles incoming! Minotaur is taking damage.
Use the airlocks Beta and Delta.
We're gonna hammer the frackers till they can't get back up.
Calculation complete with 98.72% correctional bias.
Broadcasting coordinates now. Stragglers are almost done spooling. Prepare for jump in 20.
Probably need one more turn. 2 more turns. Okay. We have... Oh, okay. What happened to my PCM? That's not going to catch it. I still have all my ships. You are just in the wrong spot, dude. We have an Arachne. It has torpedoes. That's fine. We have a nuke that needs to be dealt with. Okay, you're getting too close.
Yes, sir.
Oh. The other nuke's right here. Too bad it won't oh. It's totally just gonna slam into one of my Minotaurs.
So say we all.
Possibly? Don't know.
So say we all. friendly unit is down.
Yep, there goes the Osiris.
Missiles incoming. Jupiter is taking damage. Jump in 12. 11.
Lena, we've got a problem over here. We can't come with you.
9. 8. What? Galactica, repeat. I didn't hear that right.
You heard properly. We've got problems with our FTL computer. I think the Cylons have got into it somehow, and Tech can't flush them out. We can't make the jump.
No. Sam, fix it. You have to come with us. We can wait.
I'm sorry, Lena. You need to go. We'll catch up.
Jumping in 4, 3.
Sam, don't leave me again!
I love you.
Jumping fleet.
Yes, sir.
Drive spooled. On your mark, Captain. Escort clearance zone is active.
Just in time. My PCM just swung it at the last second and caught that last orbital nuke. We lost to Osiris in that engagement, but to be honest, it knocked out a nuke. Like, not bad. That was a good mission. It wasn't quite as much of a nail biter as Mission 7. The Mission 7 in the Imperial era graveyard in Vergen, much better like a narrative and setup for the mission. But this was really fun, I must say. So we had to jump to Caucasus. That's Ragnar Station. If you remember the miniseries start to the 2007, you know, the Trisha Helfer Battlestar Galactica. That's where Galactica was hiding. Yes, precisely. And that's where I have a bunch of fleets sitting. Awesome. And there's my little. Okay, so we are completely. Okay, this is interesting. I don't understand what is. Oh, because we lost Galactica. Why? What is this? What is going on in the air? Is this just? Are these just random ships? Oh, these were ships I was building. Yeah, these were ships I was building. So you're going to be the Osiris 2, because we already have a set. I mean, we already have a Conquistador. So okay, so we had. Oh, for crying out loud! I'm scraping the bottom of names here. I don't. Okay, so we lost Galactica, so we can always replace that with. Well, let's just transfer you to Fleet Group Daedalus. Awesome. Let's pop you. Skid, let's pop you into Fleet Group. No. Colonial Fleet 191. Boom. Transfer you to Fleet Group Daedalus. Awesome. Fleet Group Daedalus has 3 Artemis Battlestars, a Janus, 2 Minotaurs, and a Valkyrie. Okay, so let's stop the save down really quick. Because I don't think that... Yeah, that didn't return anybody to the quorum, obviously. There's no dialogue here to watch, so we just have the mission briefing here for mission 10. Okay. Alpha Leaf Fleet, nice and solid. We have tiny little silent Colonial Fleet 191, which we could honestly just mix into. Can't. Oh, can we upgrade this dude? Where's Haim Sandwich? Yes, because I want extra points. There, that means he has a bigger fleet group. Yeah, so I can put another 1,100 points into that fleet group. Honestly, there's nowhere I can really put him. Helicon Picket Fleet is fill up. We transfer over. I can't even transfer anything to him. Unless I transfer. No, I have to detach first. Then I transfer over a gunship. And I attach you to Helicon. Slightly larger. Not really terribly effective. We need to get BSG 75 out of here. So let's have you jump for Daedalus as well. Gallant Battle Group is fine on its own. Fleet Group Odyssey is fine. I don't really see a point to like pulling all of my fleet groups to... I could very easily pull all of my fleet groups to Cocculus, and then I have the pick of whatever I wanted for the next 2 missions probably, but don't really see a point. We're just going to watch the briefing, and then we're going to call it a stream, because this has been the stream of infinite disasters. I wouldn't be surprised if we crashed before finishing the end of this briefing.
The broadcast of the evacuation coordinates was not subtle. Cylon Command will already be aware of our plan.
You can't leave Galactica back there. They'll die if we don't...
They're soldiers, Lieutenant, and they will do what they must. Our priority is the safety of the civilians we've promised to protect. Klothos, will Lachesis continue to pursue any civilians outside of Helios Alpha?
I do not know. It would not match their mandate, but then neither does politicking for a partial ceasefire. My risk analysis models are uncertain.
It would be a massacre without us.
I won't risk their safety. We will stay and protect the refugees that come to Cocculus. After that, we'll see Daedalus to safety. I expect Lachesis will continue to hunt us after this.
So, we run to Ragnar, farther away from Caprica. We'll find out firsthand what the interference from the storm clouds will do to Klothos.
Do not worry about me, Lieutenant. I have already made preparations in the event that we have to traverse the storms of the gas giant Ragnar. The objective is sound, Admiral.
Good. Prepare coordinates to Scorpia for the refugees, and then plot our jump to Ragnar. We go as soon as we've seen the last civilian safely from Cocculus.
Ragnar's going to be an ambush. And it's probably going to be Wenutu waiting for us. Melina's coordinates for Cocculus were widely disseminated throughout Helios Alpha so as to reach as many civilian ships as possible. Expect both a significant civilian and cylon presence to pass through this area. Not all colonies are accepting refugees from Helios Alpha. Civilians are being advised to aim for Scorpia and Libran in Helios Gamma. So the benefits, we get an Artemis class Battlestar, a bunch of requisition points, and a bunch of Tilium. which is really good considering the fact we have absolutely nothing coming in from for income, but we also have nothing building currently, which means super happy fun time. So what do we need? I would not mind. Let's slap in something, a couple cheap ships. I would not mind a Minotaur to replace what we lost, and then let's slap in something ridiculously expensive. We're gonna get an we're about to get an Artemis, so let's slap out a Jupiter. I don't think the game was expecting us to have so many fleet groups in Helios Alpha, because essentially this has turned into a parking lot. Okay, so I'm just going to slap down a save, and then we're going to call it a night. So I'm really looking forward to the next two missions. There are 11 missions total, as far as I can recall. There are only 11 missions in the Sin and Sacrifice campaign, so we have mission 10, which is on the board over here. It's landing zone. I think the last one is Ragnar, and I'm predicting, I think Ragnar, the last mission is an ambush. We need Daedalus there. Daedalus is already there. We have plenty of ships ready to, we can jump ships in, we can delay, choose the best possible fleet group if we need to. Hell, we have enough time to build anything we want and equip anything we want when we go into this mission, because we have Daedalus. I'm expecting that to change very drastically. I'm wondering if we should jump everything out of Alpha and have everybody come here. I'm honestly not sure. This is, yeah, because we're all, Caucasus is where Ragnar Station is. So like I said, we're just saving it, and we'll see you next stream. I am probably going to have to test some hardware changes, because we're getting some really bad stream performance here. I'm not sure, because my CPU is fine. Frames are dropping off. They're sticking at about 15 frames per second. Sometimes. But yeah. Anyway, I'm going to call here before my computer explodes. So